Hello and welcome to a review of the LEGO Batman set 7784, the Batmobile Ultimate Collector's Edition. Apparently it's got 1045 pieces building toy. Back when, half a year ago or a year ago, when I reviewed all of my original LEGO Batman sets, this is one of the sets I didn't review yet because this is not a set that has any minifigures or anything, and it's not to scale to any of the minifigures. The back of the box showcases some of the other sets that was released back then. Down here I have reviewed all of these sets on my channel, so you can check those out after this video if you want to. It does showcase some of the features on the back here, for example the moving engines, as well as turning the steering wheel and opening the cockpit, and of course the flames moving as well. So there's actually quite a lot of features here for an adult collector's item. The instructions are split into two. The back of the second book has a few very nice poster-like alternate builds to the Batmobile. So you have sort of like a bat bike going on and sort of a bat dune buggy. So you can build either one of those with the pieces you have here. And has some forms there for old Lego stuff, parts guide, and actually advertise that you can convert this into a tumbler. Before there was an Ultimate Collector's tumbler, so you can do that. There's also a very nice poster spread here of some of the older Bat sets. That's really cool. And yeah, instructions still in good condition, because once this thing has been built, it's not been taken apart whatsoever. And that doesn't mean that this thing has been very secure, because it's been transported from England to a few different places and into Hong Kong, so it's a solid build. This Batmobile is pretty big. There's no stickers whatsoever. There are few print elements here. You got the 4 Bat logos for the tires, and everything else is pretty much just built. The Bat logo on the front here is a built piece, so that one's not done with any stickers, and that's pretty cool. You got the 2 giant bat wings on the back that really make it look like a Batmobile, and of course you have the flames on the back. Notice that when the wheels are turning, it turns the flames on the back. That's pretty cool. And on the top there, the engines also turn with the wheels, so that's pretty decent as well. No transparent piece, only glass pieces there for the cockpit, so you just open that up and it reveals the steering wheel, as well as a very nice seat inside there. Steering wheel can be lifted up and down depending what you want to put inside there, and the wheel actually has a function. It doesn't actually steer the wheels. The wheel actually opens up that front there, showing some engines and motors and stuff which do spin when you move the car. So you turn the steering wheel, it closes up and shows the Bat logo, steer the wheel the other way and it opens it up and shows the engines. Transparent pieces here, apart from the flames on the back, you also have a little bit of just orange transparent bars on the front that simulate the lights. Some of the car stays very flat to surface. There's almost no room between the tires and the floor. And everything is just flat plates and pieces, and as a sort of classic Batmobile design, that does seem appropriate. Comparison to something similar here is the Kenner Batmobile for the original animated series toy line. You can see this car is slightly taller, slightly longer, and just slightly bulkier. Wanted to, you could lift the steering wheel up and fit one of your Kenner Batman figures in here. Close that up and he sits perfectly inside there. So now you have Batman the animated series figure sitting inside a Lego Batmobile. That's pretty bulky and pretty badass. Oh no, this is a pretty good display piece. It's really got that classic Batmobile look. So if you're an older fan of Batman, or you just like the older style of designs, this Batmobile would definitely be up your alley. And I personally think this is much better than Tumbler, because I don't like the Tumbler too much. So out of the two, I would definitely pick this one as the winner. And I'm also a big fan of the animated series, so the long Batmobile design is always a nice touch for me. But there are a bit of elements of different Batmobiles as well. You got the long design from the animated series. You have the Bat logo on the front, which is very comic booky, very 70s, I think 80s, old-fashioned style. You got the engine showing, which is unfortunately a bit like Batman Forever or Batman and Robin design. And you also have the wings on the back that come out, which is very reminiscent of the Batmobile from the movie in 1989, with starring Michael Keaton and directed by Tim Burton. So there's a bits of elements here and there. There's also some very nice tubing effects on the side to make you know there's a lot of horsepower and energy going through this vehicle. So overall, if you're a Batman fan and you like the Batmobile, this is one of those sets that you might want to pick up depending on the prices right now. Most of the pieces are not unique, so if you have a parts guide, then you can go ahead and build it yourself. The biggest part that comes from this set are the 4 Batman logo pieces that are on each side of the wheels. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.